Hey guys, good evening. How are we all doing? It's Saturday, it's the weekend. Yes. So, how are we doing? Welcome to day 2 session of the Skillsprint Conference. Come on, so guys, let's light the comment section on fire. If you know you were here yesterday and it was worth it was amazing, can I see you light up the comment section with your favorite emoji, with comments, what you learned, and all of that? Come on, guys, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, good evening. Love it. I see you. Good evening. Favor says, I can't wait for today's class. I tell you, girl, I cannot wait to have our speaker. She's already in the studio with us. She's already in the room with us. So, guys, let's light the comment section on fire. And yes, if you can please just take a minute and then post the link to this session on your platforms, WhatsApp, or wherever on the link or on the group, on the volunteers group. Please just take a minute and quickly do that so we can have more persons in the house. Yes, Amakara, love it. Thank you. See your star, 100% all the way. That's the spirit, girl. All right, so guys, let's quickly do that. I will be back shortly, and we would have our speaker come up, say in the next 5 minutes. So guys, yes, so let's light up the comment section on fire. Go on your social media handle and post the link to this conference. Let's go, guys. See you shortly. Estelle Denwige, popularly called the Smartpreneur, is the convener of the biggest personal development conference in South Nigeria, tagged the Big Game Conference, where 6,200 individuals participated in the first edition online on April 7, 2022. And the second edition in Benin City, Edo State, on the 27th of May, 2023, with about 1,000 paid participants. Esther is a project manager, and she's passionate about volunteering, networking, personal development, and digital literacy. With a following of over 24,000 on Facebook, Esther has been able to leverage social media for making impact, dominating sphere of influence, and scaling her income. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, could you put your hands together as we make welcome our speaker, Esther Odenwige. Esther Odenwige, popularly called the Smartpreneur, is the convener of the biggest personal development conference.
You're on, man. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can. Are we live? Can I go on?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Good evening, everybody. Please, if you can hear me and see me clearly, let me know in the comment section. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening, Adenike. Good evening, Favor. If you can see me and hear me, please just let me know in the comment section. Am I audible enough? Okay. Chine said yes. All right, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be with us this evening, and this is a weekend I've always looked forward to, and I'm glad it's finally here. Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here, Ma'am Esther Esoedin. I appreciate. So, real quick, we are going to be looking at something very important this evening. In fact, this topic is kind of controversial. I can remember when AI became very, very, when we Nigerians started knowing that okay, it's not a time we begin to use AI for what to do something. Yeah, so many questions came on board, so many arguments, people were shouting. Oh, because if you check very well, that's why this is my
You
topic
said that.
this evening. Okay, so I can hear noise at the background. Thank you. Okay, so this my topic this evening is AI cannot replace your skill, not just your skill. We are going to be specific this evening, which is your copywriting skill. Because we believe a lot that when it comes to prompting AI with ideas or stuff like that, it's majorly for content purposes, right? Be it visuals or written, as the case might be. You understand? So one of the out of all the skills, one of the very important little skills that people were attacking there were copywriters. You understand? We're like, yes, copywriters, yeah, we come and take your jobs. I was in this session yesterday and Sir Precious, representative of Mr. Ezoduwa Pressure, he said something very profound. It was like AI will take some jobs, right? It can replace some skills, but definitely not all. You understand? And one of them we are looking at this evening is copywriting. Nevertheless, assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. So I will not just assume that you know what's copywriting. I believe we have mixed audience here this evening and not just copywriters. Okay. So first off, when we say copywriting, what do we mean as a digital skill? By now, you know there are several forms of digital skill ranging from graphic design down to web development, down to email marketing, video editing, and all of them. There are so many. One of them is copywriting. Okay, so I'll just give a brief definition of it so we can flow. I don't want to leave some people angry. I know we have copywriting experts here this evening. So, but for the sake of those that don't know what copywriting is, I would not just assume everybody knows. Are we good? Yeah. So what's copywriting basically? I think a few days back, somebody reached out to me, was like, it was somebody recommended me to her. I've still not replied that message. I'll try my best. So the lady was saying she wants to learn copywriting. And if you see the way she spelled the copywriting, I was laughing in my heart, right? But I was once there equally. So in case you are here this evening and wondering the copywriting we're talking about, it's not the one with ROIGHTING. Okay, there are two different things. You know that other form of copywriting that when you, let's say you open a book like this, the first, either the first or the second page, you will see the word copyright there. Yeah, all rights reserved, copyright, and all of those things in it. So that's not the copyright we are talking about. That one is different. When we are looking at this evening's with the spelling COPY, right? WRITING, writing, copywriting. What it means basically, it's not a skill for writers, it's not a skill for skilled writers. What it means basically is the ability for you to write in a way that people are persuaded to buy whatsoever you are selling. That's the simple definition of copywriting. I would repeat, it's you having that ability. It's a skill, you learn it. Nobody was born a copywriter. Okay. Yes, I know we have some salesmen that they are very, very good, but copywriting is a skill. And anything there's a skill is being learned, right? So it's copywriting is a skill. It involves the use of persuasive writing, where you write in a way that people are compelled to buy whatever you are selling. So this is more like an admonition to each and every one of us this evening. You don't have to learn copywriting because you want to become a copywriter. I'll just chip this in. You don't need to learn copywriting because you want to be writing copy for people. In as much you are into sales, you are selling one thing or the other, be it physical products, be it digital products, courses, trainings, anything that I want to believe everybody here we are selling one thing or the other. Even if you are not selling something here this evening, it's advisable that you go and sell something, your knowledge, anything at all. It can be an extra stream of income in case you are a 9 to 5, like a corporate, one that work in the corporate world and all of that. So if you come to a place where you are selling something, your knowledge, anything you are good at, and all of that, it becomes an extra stream of income for you. And copywriting is one of the skills that would, in as much you want to sell it online, especially in as much you want to sell it online, you need to learn the basics of copywriting. I'm actually establishing this part this evening so that when we start going deep into the AI and the copywriting thing, we would flow better. So that when I'm using some words like persuasion, emotion, all of these keywords, you'll not be confused that which one is all these ones again. As I'm trying to lay the foundation of what copywriting is. Okay, so in summary, it's actually a skill that it's a form of writing where you write, people are persuaded, people are compelled because that you're writing touch their emotions and they bear whatsoever you're selling, right? You write from the standpoint of something relatable, and in as much whatsoever you're selling, it's a solution to their problems. In as much whatsoever you're selling, it's a bridge between their problem and their destination. When you now add copywriting skill to it, you sell out. You know, a lot of persons will be like, copywriters, they manipulate people. I don't know how many. If you know you've heard of that narrative, let me know in the comment section. Sorry, if you know you've heard of that narrative, let me know in the comment section. Where people will be like, see, when you read what a copywriter writes, before you even bring out money from your pocket to bear, you would not know, right? Because there's no skill. Let me tell you the truth. No matter the skill you have currently, I don't care to know whatsoever skill you have currently, you need to learn the basic. We refer to copywriting as the mother of all skills, and we are not just hyping it. It's the truth. I've seen it repeatedly in whatsoever I'm doing. In fact, I'm about to launch a new ebook next month, and I've not even designed the ebook cover. If you follow me online, you would know what I'm saying. I've not even designed the ebook cover, and over 100 persons are showing interest already. I'm going to be giving it out for 1,000 naira pre-order. Over 100 persons are showing interest already. Why? Because I actually engaged copywriting. Do you understand? It's a skill I've learned since July 2020, and I know what I'm saying. So in case you are here this evening, you are not into copywriting majorly, where you write for people, you need to learn the basics. And what's the basics is very simple. How to sell with emotions, how to sell with persuasive words. In as much you are selling to Nigerians, in as much you are selling to humans generally and not animals, you need to learn the art of persuasion, okay? The art of negotiation, the art of touching people's emotion with words and ensuring they buy from you. Do you understand? So, having said that, let's now dive into the question of, can AI replace your skill? Copywriting skill to be precise, right? Can AI replace your copywriting skill? This is a major question because let's use chat GPT, for example, which is the popular tool we all know, right? So when it comes to chat GPT, you understand that there are some questions you ask it, you just bring out some stuff in form of obviously textual. You just bring them out, and some Nigerians will just go there, lift those things, go and post online, lift those things, go and use it to sell whatever they are selling, lift those things and put them online as content. Do you understand? So let's say, for example, you want to sell a book. So if you to engage a copywriter and pay for it or services, you go to that chat GPT and just type how to sell the richest man in Babylon. Sure, AI will bring out lots of things. In fact, you'll be so consumed, you would not even know where to start from. You will see all of those things, okay? And this unskilled copywriter, this person that does not have basic knowledge on copywriting, person will just go there, lift them one after the other, and starts posting, and the person begins to wonder why whatever I'm posting, people are not engaging with it. Whatever content I'm putting out that this AI tool gave me, people are still not buying whatsoever I'm selling. When I leave the yes, there's this thing, they'll be like be consistent with content. I think as at this morning, I just bagged 28,000 followers on Facebook, right? And one of the things we tell people is, if really it's not about the followers, I understand, but sometimes it's about the followers. I will not lie, because the more the people, the more the influence, the more the money, the more the impact. Let me just put it like that. You understand? So one of the things we tell people is, if you really want to get followers on any social media platform, at all, be it LinkedIn, Instagram, any, do you understand? One of the things we tell them, if you can see let me know in the comment section. So one of the ways to, or one of the things we tell them is, be consistent with content. Do you understand? You wake up, make sure you're putting content up every day, be it writing format, be it a video. Because recently people think the real content creators are skit makers. Do you understand? Because of their videos and all of those things. But people like us that don't really engage, we are God's grace nursing. One of my goals is to really start engaging in video content, right? It's a cool way. But let's go to the other part. We tell them, inconsistent with writing content on social media pages. When people come, they engage with it, they comment, they like, they share. As people share, their own audience get to see your post and they check you out. And if your timeline is filled up with valuable posts, they follow you, and that's one of the ways we grow our followers on Facebook. But let me not drift. What I'm trying to say in essence is that we tell these people, be consistent with content. And because you're not really a content person, because you're not a copywriter, there's a difference between content writing and copywriting though. But because you're not a content writer, you're not a copywriter or anything that has to do with writing, you go to you go to meet AI, right? And you just write, okay, AI, this is what I want to write today. You type this stuff and it gives you content. You lift that same thing and put online. My point here exactly is this. AI, okay, it's a key point that I wrote here. I said AI is a tool to assist humans, to assist your skill, but it cannot fully replace the creative aspects of humans. So one thing that's expected of you, where I said it cannot, what we mean replace, it's just like saying I take off this my phone and I put something else that's replaced, like you remove the original and just put that one there. Do you understand? But we are saying this evening that it cannot fully replace it. What it does is that it assists you. That's the major thing. AI cannot replace. What it does is that it assists you. In fact, when we started using ChatGPT, personally as a copywriter, I was very, very happy. I was the most happiest. While people were complaining that, oh, AI has come to replace, instead I was seeing the good side. I was like, man, because we just go there and type something and it gives us so many stuff, and we're able to review and edit to our taste, add that humor aspects to it, the emotional aspect, the persuasive aspect, and boom, we are good to go. Do you understand? So it's not there to replace. Don't be lazy about it. That's why Victoria yesterday she taught on, because AI is there does not mean you should not develop yourself, right? Personal development. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that it's just there to assist you. And a perfect example is like the maid, right? What you call as girl or something, the maid and the wife. So because we have the maid, right, does that mean they are there to replace the wife? No, they are just there to assist. So let's say we have busy moms, right? A 9 to 5 kind of a mom who does not really have the time to be doing some house chores, right? Now they employ a maid, for example, either a maid to be staying with them or one time off or something. So when the maid comes, he assists in cleaning the house, in washing the clothes, doing all of those things. It's just there to assist, to make life easy. Do you understand? AI is just there to assist, to make life easy. It does not mean the maid is there to permanently replace the wife. It does not mean the maid is there to permanently replace the wife of the house. So there are still some couple of things that the wife needs to do. For example, the wife needs to work in the bed, right? One of our responsibilities to the man. So because a maid is there does not mean, oh, when the man needs the woman in bed, the maid should come. That kind of thing. I know there are some men, like, let's not go there, Sha. There are some men that I don't know what's wrong with them. They end up doing what they ought not to do. But in the recent, the maid is just there to assist the woman to take care of the house, to wash, what is it called? Do house chores basically to maintain the environment or something. Do you understand? So one thing I would love you to take away from this session, if you don't take any other thing, is the fact that you should redefine your mindset when it comes to AI with your copywriting skill or any of your skill in general that requires the service of AI. In fact, AI, anything in this life right now that you need the service of AI, it can. So it's best of ability. It can help you out with them. But like I said, it's just there to assist. It's not there to replace it. So if you still need to sell something, maybe your physical or your digital products, we would still say to some extent, if you can afford it, get a copywriter, right? This does not mean the copywriter will not make use of the AI, but because the copywriter is skilled enough, do you understand? He or she would know how to make good use of it. Now you must begin to understand that if you don't learn the basics of anything, you can't make use of AI. That's the truth. If you don't, let's say copywriting, let's be specific now. That's why I said go and learn the basics. If you don't know the basics, you will not be able to use AI effectively. So just like saying, for example, I want to sell a book, I go to ChatGPT and I'm like, okay, give me a title for this my book, or how do I sell this my new book? AI we bring a lot of things, but then you would not know how best to edit because you don't have the foundational knowledge of copywriting. So you still would not do well with AI. Your results will not speak well. Whatever you're expecting from such content would not make sense. Have you read some content on social media that are so dry and boring? Let me know in the comment section if you've come across content online on any social media platform that when you were done reading, in fact, it did not even cross the first two sentences because it was so dry and boring. In fact, within your heart of hearts, you knew that it's a robot that wrote this one, it's not a human, because the human effect is not there. So no matter the content that AI gives to you, it still requires the human content, the human feeling, the emotional aspect. That's one thing AI cannot give. That's one thing AI cannot give. It might try its possible best, yeah. It might try, but something will still be missing, and that's where human copywriters come into play. Do you understand? So there are some things like what is it called now? Emotions. Do you understand? Persuasion, negotiation, the tone, the style, the creativity, the messaging. In fact, you as a human, you would know that something is missing. Nobody would have to tell you because you're a human with emotion. And that was one thing we teach in copywriting, right? The difference between copywriting and every other skill is that when it comes to copywriting, we deal with human emotion. We deal with human emotion. And these are things that, what is it called now? AI, sincerely speaking, might not. I use the word might because it only takes somebody that is highly creative in copywriting or any other skill. Somebody that is highly creative. Okay, I think tomorrow, Mr. Elijah also will teach you on AI prompting. See, let me tell you the truth. There are some questions you would ask AI right now. It will give you something. If I intelligently or creatively, based on a foundational knowledge on copywriting, ask AI that same question, but in a different style and in a different tone, it will give me another result. If you've experienced it, okay, you might not understand what I'm saying because you've not compared your own question with somebody else's own, so you might not really get the point. Do you understand? Supposing I can share my screen right now, maybe I would have done practical. What I'm saying is there are ways I would ask AI a particular question right now, right? Because I'm a copywriter and I know the area I'm going to. And you ask AI that same question, you get something else. And when I get that content, and I put on social media, it will get more engagement. It will be more engaging. So that's another thing that we are looking at. If AI can replace your skill or your copywriting skill, right? That's another thing that AI cannot do for you. As I said, it's just there to assist. So it cannot really give you a content that would be engaging. So you can go there and lift the content, put on social media, and it will be dry. People cannot even relate. They cannot engage because where I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's not coming from that standpoint of engagement. So what's important for you to know this evening is that AI is there to assist you, and you should make good use of it. Trust me, it's an advantage. It's an advantage. So don't look at it in a way that, oh, I will not learn copywriting again. AI is there now. AI is there. People will never employ us again. Or people see copywriters, people still employ them and pay them. People still use it for their businesses. You understand? So it's for you to do what? It's for you to go there, leave such content, add the human feeling. Don't just do copy and paste. It's not good for your brand. It's not good for your skill, because you get to a point where people begin to, when they just see your content, they'll just scroll past on Facebook. Even your WhatsApp says, I beg, this one's content that somebody cannot even relate with. It's not good. And if at that point you are trying to sell something, it becomes a turn off. You understand? It becomes a turn off, because there are some keywords in copywriting that invokes engagement. So keywords like you instead of me, right? Keywords like free, keywords like now, keywords like immediately, keywords like instantly. But you would not know all of these things, and you would not know how best to use it with AI, because you don't have foundational knowledge of whatsoever you are prompting it to do. Do you get? So I wrote here that copywriting brings 4 major things to the table that AI cannot or might not really do. I'm using the word might because it's only a skillful copywriter that will be able to prompt AI to that point that it would give something that is relating to this. When you are not skillful well enough, that's why I'm using the word might. So there are so many things it brings to the table. Number one, like I said, it's emotional intelligence. That's a machine. It cannot relate. Let me put it like that. It's not a human. It cannot relate. It's just like saying you go to the animal world, for example, and you are trying to maybe talk as a human. The animals cannot relate because they are animals, you are human. The dog, except you get to a point when you've trained the dog to the extent that it's not understand your tone, it's not understand your voice, it's not understand your style. Do you understand? So if you've not trained that dog to that extent, and you just go there and say, hey dog, or do the, it cannot relate. That's how it is too. So if you don't understand the basis of copywriting, for example, you would only think it's there to replace your skill, right? And secondly, you'll not be able to make good use of it. So one thing is emotional intelligence. So AI cannot replace your skill because AI does not have that capacity to talk from an emotional standpoint. That is why no matter the kind of AI tool that comes on board tomorrow, human copywriters, yeah, thank you, human copywriters will still be in demand, except it's an organization, except it's a brand that does not understand the place of emotions with their clients or with their customers. But if they are the type that really understands, and when it comes to dealing with humans, it's first about emotion even before logic. These people would know that, see, we cannot just bank on AI. I would repeat, Sir Precious was saying yesterday, AI will definitely replace some jobs, right? But not all. And copywriting is one of such skills. It would not. Except the organization does not really understand the place of humans. And trust me, when it comes to dealing with humans, no matter the skill or the field you are in, it's first about emotion. 80% emotion, then 20% logic, right? So the first thing copywriting will bring to the table that AI cannot is emotional intelligence, and this has to do with relatable stories. One of the ways we sell faster with copywriting, this is my new book I'm about to launch next month. Already drafting the patterns of the different stories I'm going to bring. I don't mind each day, because I'm going to run the campaign for let's say 21 days, right? Each day I'm going to bring, maybe if I have that time, I'll bring people on board that we've interacted before, right? Like the ebook is how to build and sustain quality relationships. So I'll bring these people on board and I'll begin to ask them, share your story on how you built and sustain this relationship with me, right? And when you hear them sharing their stories, people will be like, ah, Omo, then it's that, and before they would pre-order the book, some of them might not know because they're engaging with um, relatable stories. This is something I cannot give you, except we know how to prompt it very well. You go there and say, you know what, AI, give me a story of how somebody connect. You want to go to AI and ask AI, give me a story, or chat GPT, give me a story of how Nathaniel connected with Esther. AI will not be able to. You will not be able to. Chat GPT, except they can only give out what they've been fed or something. So maybe in a way somebody have gone to carry our story and maybe just put there's I'm not really that kind of person. So maybe they would get to the stage where they would leave the story, put it there, so that when somebody comes and prompts such question, they'll be able to, they meant on Zoom, blah blah blah. We're able to, but then if such a thing is not there, AI cannot. Such stories, they cannot bring out such stories, and trust me, those are things that sell. Those are things that we use as copywriters. Storytelling is one of the most effective means of selling. Is one of the most effective means of selling your skill, right? Storytelling. And chat GPT can really give you that, right? Another thing is empathy. Like I said, humans want to, I'm using the word humans and emotion, like I said, because that's the basic definition of copywriting. That's why I have to define it for you first. Please, if you are following me, let me know in the comment section if you are getting what I'm saying. Before we continue, let me know in the comment section if you are really getting what I'm saying. Okay, all right, thank you. Again, so another thing is empathy. AI is not a human being. That's the first thing you must understand. It's not a human being. So AI will not understand feelings. AI will not understand empathy. AI will not understand emotions, right? So, but then, like I stated initially, it's there to assist you. So you go there, prompt it, tell us you don't miss silage auto session tomorrow. Is going to teach you how to prompt, because it's what you give to it that it will give to you. If you're not giving it a good question or something, you would get whatever you gave it, right? So the ability for you to prompt it very well is very important. So you go there and ask a question, for example, and it brings up something that does not have this emotional feeling, this empathy, so much so that somebody going through such tough times that you are trying to sell your book to, which is a solution to the person's problem, the person will not buy, right? Because the person cannot relate, no empathy. It's just dry, it's just boring. But this is what copywriting skill will help you do. Okay. Another thing, like I stated before, is your tone. When it comes to copywriting skill, there's what we call voice. For example, even before this chat GPT thing came, I have a couple of persons that reached out then, that even till now that they want to work with me as my content writer, whereby what is it called, social media content people, that they will be there to write content for you every day, this and this and all of that. Okay. So but then I rejected some of them because I have my voice. If somebody else writes for me now I'm more on Facebook. If somebody writes for me on Facebook right now, if you've been one of my followers over time that engage with my content, you will know that it's not Esther that wrote this one. You will know. I don't know how it happens, but you will just know. There are some persons that you are reading their content, you'll be hearing their voice in your head. If you've experienced that, let me know in the comment section. You are just reading their right up and it's as though they are talking to you. That's one thing that we copywriters do. We talk to the person directly. Yes, like I said, I just clocked 28,000 followers, and when I write, it should be as though I'm writing to 28,000 followers, Abby. But I will write in a way as though you are the only one. I will write in a way as though you are the only one. So I will tell them that, yeah, thank you. So I will tell them that, see, when it comes, if it's my content life, just leave me, just leave it, because I know how to infuse humor, I know how to infuse my headline, I know how to infuse some words and all of that. I can remember at a point, in fact, persons were reaching out that currently I think I have over 10,000 email subscribers. So then some email specialists will just reach out that one, can we be writing your emails for you? You don't have to pay us anything, though, just for us to intern with you or something. So I'll tell see I say no. If you write my email, people will know this is not Esther because I have my particular style, I have my voice. Do you get? This is what AI cannot do. This is what AI cannot do. That's why we are saying this evening that AI cannot replace copyright. It cannot. I'm just giving you some things to show you why AI cannot replace your skill. It cannot replace your copywriting skill. It cannot replace your graphic design skill. It cannot replace your any skill you have currently. It does not have that style, right? But like I said, it's there to assist. So you can go there and pick up the stuff. Yeah, you can go there and pick up the stuff, then add your own style. It gives you ideas. So sometimes I'm thinking of what to write on my social media and I'm just blank. I need ideas. I can go to AI and prompt something and it give me a content. Then I will lift it, review and edit before putting it out. Okay. So I also wrote here that your creativity. Yes, your creativity matters. The ability for you to know how to fine tune all of these things. Okay. So another thing is AI might not understand your target audience. I'm showing you ways that AI cannot replace your copywriting skill or your skill, right? AI cannot understand your target audience. AI does not know my followers on Facebook. AI does not know the total number of guys, the total number of ladies, right? The total number of people living in Benin, the total number of people living in Abuja. Chat GPT does not know. It does not know if this book I want to sell right now, if there are people that are interested in it and all of those things. So when I go there and I begin to say, okay, I prompt a question, give me the content, and I lift it, go and put it out, and people are not engaging it, it's not converting, and I begin to say, but I'm consistent with content. It's not just enough for it to be consistent. You have to be consistent in the right thing. Okay, there are two different things. You have to be consistent so that you will not just be running the wrong direction. Do you understand? So, but because I know my target audience, that's where the human feeling come first. So I know that my target audience are stay-at-home moms. I know that my target audience are students. I know that my target audience are 9 to 5. So I know that already. So I cannot go to ChatGPT and write content to sell my book for stay-at-home moms. Now I'm now being specific. So it's there that it will not be able to assist me well. That's why I said if you don't know, you don't know. You just be there. You go and lift one content and give to your audience that is not relatable to them, that is not targeted to them. So, but because you now know your target audience, which AI will not do for you. AI will not say, you see, this book you want to write, and this book you want to say right now, it's for stay-at-home moms, it's for this. So it's you that will prompt it based on the knowledge you have. So AI cannot replace your copywriting skill because they don't know your target audience for it. So an organization, for example, they don't want to employ a copywriter or something, and they feel they can use ChatGPT in doing whatever they want to do. All right, they go there and begin to prompt some questions and giving them something else. Maybe because they themselves don't know what they are doing, they lift that content and use it. They want to use it to sell whatever they are selling, and people cannot relate because they are not their target audience. Even the target audience, they will see such content and cannot relate. So, but where the copywriting feeling comes in is when you know, oh, these people I'm reaching out to, they are in XYZ field, they are this, or you can go there and ask who are the target audience for this thing. That's why we said prompting matters a lot. The kind of questions you give to it matters a lot. So another thing that AI might not be able to do is that it cannot give you content based on trends. It cannot give you content based on trends, right? That is where it's you, there's a copywriter, it's you that is a creative that can go there and tell it, oh, this is the trend happening right now. So give me content according to this. So let's say let me know which of recent which trends have been. Let me know in the comment section what has been trending kind of. What has been trending kind of. Let me know what has been trending online kind of that trend series. Oh, how many of you know trend series? Like it's series. If anything is trending right now and you know how to infuse it into your series, you will make money. Let me know in the comment section what's currently trending right now. Oh, all of you are serious people, Abi. You don't what's trending is not your business. Huh? Yeah, say I cannot give you content based on trend. Yeah. And this is what a skillful copywriter can do. This is what a skillful person can do. This is what a creative can do. Okay, supreme sudden judgment. Okay, Obari Joseph. Okay, so I could remember one time this trend was what is it called? This video. Share you they whine me. I don't know if you remember that thing. If you remember, let me know in the comments. Share you they whine me. Let me know if you remember that video. Okay, election court case. Yeah, that one is also the incessant assault of the female gender. Yeah, Enugu babe. Okay. Trend that says more kind of funny trends and all of that. So remember then this share you dey while me video was running. That was I think last year November. I can remember very well because it was something I used in selling one of my courses that I got over 400 registrations that period. So that I actually used that rich man pikin. Here we don't know. Here we don't know this trend. Yes, they will say rich man pikin go think say this thing like this, that kind of thing. Do you understand? So let's say you want to sell an ebook, for example, you can actually infuse that trend as a copywriter or as a skilled person or something. Can actually infuse into your sale. People will just laugh. It becomes engaging and people they can relate because that's what's happening. So when I used that video, then I got so many reactions. People were engaging because it was not just about the video. I had to relate it to what I'm selling. I think I was selling a 5K a day or more challenge training. And at a point, I was like, you should stop borrowing 2K. Come and learn how to monetize your knowledge. And I think in my caption, when I uploaded the video, and I wrote caption that, oh, December is coming again. No, okay. I think the caption I remember I wrote was, you are meeting me. There is the tutor. You are telling me that you have to join the class. After the class, when you make money, you will come and pay me. So let's just say Joseph. Now I just wrote Joseph. Allow me enter your class first. When I make the money, I will come and pay you. Then me and I wrote me. You know, we do that short conversation. And I wrote me and I played that video. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Then I wrote to me, I played, and that video was maybe after listening to Joseph. That video was now share you they why me. People were now laughing that we can relate. So these are some people do. I don't know if you've come across if you sell online, you must have come across such people. If you sell how to make money kind of trainings or courses, you would have met such persons. Be like, okay, give me this thing first. When I learn, I make money, I'll come and pay you. Do you understand? So I was like, say people could relate. They're like, yes, so there are so many like this. So before you know, I wrote that this is not really their fault. Most of them they are broke at that point. So why don't you come and learn right now so that you would no longer be like that? And I think most persons were actually touched by that caption. I also got some form of registration from that content. That's content, right? But ChatGPT cannot give me such a thing, for example. So if I go there, ChatGPT and write, show you, they'll give me content or show you, they whine me. It cannot relate on that trend. It cannot. So AI cannot replace your copywriting skill because you as a skillful person, you can relate on you can bank on trend, not like bank in quotes, you can leverage on trends to write your content, right? But if you prompt chat gpt very well, there's a form of content it might give to you. You will now go and see that, like I said, there's a place of editing and reviewing. So as you are now editing, you now infuse that trends on it. Do you understand? So there's never a way AI will replace us as copywriters. There's never a way AI will replace your skill, because, like I stated, it cannot ride on trend. And in case you are here this evening, you sell online, I'll just not encourage though, but I'll just say, when you come across trends that are funny, trends that are in the heat of the moment, you can leverage on them to sell whatever you're selling. Leverage on them intelligently. Sorry, and because people can relate, trust me, they will not just engage such a content. They will do what? Register for your stuff. Okay, so okay, yes, and like I said initially, content from AI, they are not 100% error free. You understand? They are not 100% error free. So be careful when you prompt it. In case you're in that WhatsApp group that what it just gives to you, no time, just carry and use like that. You are killing your audience, and it's not really good for your brand equally. Okay, so those are a couple of things I just want to share with us this evening. Yeah, so those are a couple of things I just want to share with us this evening, letting us know that AI has never, will not, and will never replace copywriters or you as a skilled person in general, because it does not have some characteristics, which are the emotional part, the now, the emotional part, the trend, the target audience. I've given you a couple of things if you've been writing or noting them down. So that after now, go back and put them into practice. In case you are here this evening and um you struggle to put out content online, AI is here to assist you. AI is here to assist you. Okay, AI is here to assist you. Get content from chat gpt, sit down, edit, review, and put these things out there to help people. If it's your own personal experience, obviously it cannot give you that. Settle down and see how I can also put it out to be of help to people. Okay, so this is how we join the curtain here this evening. I would love to take some questions before 8 p.m. Yeah, in all of these areas. Yes, very important. Like I said, go and learn the basis of copywriting. It would help you. I know everybody listening to me here right now, you have one form of digital skill or the other, but please and please go and learn the basic. It's something that would separate you in your field. Okay, in as much as selling to Nigerians, you need to truly understand these people. You need to truly understand their emotions and begin to sell from that perspective. Okay, so let's take some questions.
Thank you so much. In fact, I've actually like gained so much from this, and it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. I'm sure you are gaining something. In fact, I know you have actually gained a lot. So please drop your question, and as you are dropping the question, please tweet. I want you guys to tweet, share whatever you have gained on social media, and use the hashtag Skillsprint Conference 23, and also tag I am official. So please, you guys, I just want you guys to just type your question. I know you guys have questions, so please let's have all your questions. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Thank you so much, man. I'm sure they are enjoying it. I'm sure they are saying thank you, ma, thank you, ma. The 4 copywriting skills. Yeah, okay. Yes, ma.
Yes. It cannot. It can only be there to assist. Yes, AI is your assistance. That's why I use the perfect example of the maid and the wife. Okay, when a maid comes on board, he she makes the work easy, kind of, to if there are complex things at home to be done actually, right? So it makes the work easy, but does not necessarily mean she's there to replace the wife, okay? And that's what AI is there for you. It's there to assist you.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, this is my new book I'm about releasing next month. At a point, I knew what I wanted to write on. Okay, so but I was looking for a perfect title for it, a title that okay people can relate with. And I knew I wanted to write on how to build and sustain quality relationship, but that can just be the subtitle. So I was looking for a perfect headline for it, and I went to ChatGPT and I prompted the question, and it gave me several titles. Some of them I could not even relate with them because they were so it did not carry this human feeling, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so I picked up this stuff. I was okay, let me see how best to put this human feeling in it. Do you understand? So but it gave me a couple of ideas already. So that's what it's there to do for you. It assists you when you run out of ideas. Most times, go there, prompt it. It does not mean it will replace the skill you already have. So don't be lazy about it. Make good use of it, and yeah. So do we have questions? So we are bidding farewell. It's
I
a
actually
social
like
media and
I
it's
relate with
oh
what you said concerning the empathy, the emotion. AI
yeah.
cannot actually do that empathy, because if it's not you, then it is not you. It might you just need
Mm,
it to like assist you. Okay, there's I don't think there's any AI tool for now, because we can't really
mm,
underestimate the power of technology. You understand?
yeah.
So there's no AI for now that can actually like take Esther's emotion and put it in a particular
Mm,
content and now publish it,
yeah.
or maybe an author's kind of way of write. So it's very difficult to actually like have that kind of. So the best thing is just for you to like adopt it to assist you. So it's more like your personal assistant. So let's
Yeah.
just put like more like a personal assistant. So
Mm,
guys, what
yeah.
so, guys, please drop your question if you have questions. Call me C said, because AI is a computer, it certainly cannot give
Cannot give
the
you
feedback
that feeling. Yeah. Okay, so
exactly. It
Joseph
can,
is asking your social media handle Smartpreneur. Yeah, that's my Instagram handle though. Well, my name is Esther Odemige. So if you've seen the flyer for this meeting, the name there, that's my name on LinkedIn, Facebook, and yeah, Smartpreneur on Twitter and Instagram. I'm everywhere, sha, but majorly on Facebook because um maybe because that's where I started from and I've understood that audience more. Unlike LinkedIn, I don't know what they are doing over there, but I'm there equally. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys.
thank you. Wow.
Okay, Ma, I think you're
Wow.
on mute. Okay.
Thank you so much, Esther. This has been a very, very enlightening and interesting session. I mean, it's just super amazing. I know you are trying to be humble. Esther is trying to be humble, and she's one person that I particularly take interest in. First off, because she's a Benin girl, and I also am a Benin girl. Secondly, because she bears the same name with me, right? So my middle name is actually her first name. We are both Esther's. But I know she's trying to be humble. So actually, Esther has a course on copywriting. Yes, she has a course on copywriting. So if you want to up your skill on copywriting, see, this thing is not a negotiable skill. Yeah. I know that some of us are going to say, but I'm not called to do this. Yeah, there are things you're called to do. There are things that you allow other people do, but it is important to learn the basics. So even if you are outsourcing a job to someone, you should have the basics of that job so that you can tell if the
Exactly.
person is giving you quality or not. Yes, and so that's why it's very, very easy to know when people lift from ChatGPT and just go and dump on social media. Because of time, I had an experience while I was in the university. So we had this lecturer that would give us assignment and say, don't use Google. And I'm wondering, excuse me, sir, how can I not use Google in university? But guess what? I will go on Google, take my time, open over 20 sites to get information about one topic. And then when I submit my assignment, I am the example in the class that they use in saying, you see, because when other people go there and prompt, you copy word for word from the internet, and there are traces here and there. The other time I was applying for an application abroad, they tell you in the applications, do not use AI. And you know, the good thing is that you cannot be smarter than the inventors. If you like, say you are trying to change some things, once they pick it and run it through their systems, they will know that this is an AI generated essay or what have you. So yes, because of this conference, for as many people that are ready to take action like now, between now and tomorrow, I'm sure Esther will be giving us a discount on our copywriting course. So Esther, that's over to you. You can just quickly tell us more about your course before we bring in our second speaker. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma, for this. I did not even expect it. Okay, so I have a writing course for beginners. Right, that one is 5,000 naira, and I have the one for intermediate and experts. That one I teach you how to get jobs as a copywriter, like the advanced form. That one is 25,000 naira. Sha. So okay, let's just do a 24-hour discount. If you are coming for copywriting for beginners, instead of 5,000, can get it for 2,000 naira. If you are coming for the full package, is 25,000. We can do it for no, 50% off is too much. Okay, we can do it for 15,000 naira. That's the least I can go. Okay, 2,000 naira, 15,000 naira. Anyone? All right. Thanks so much, Ma, for the opportunity to talk about my course. I don't plan talking about it.
Okay, so yes, guys, you heard that. So take advantage of it pretty fast within the next 24 hours. And I tell you guys, this program has only just started. If you guys know the plan that Elijah Otto has for you people, even
As
Coach
in,
Sam that is coming up now. In fact, when you know who he is in the business field, guys, you will know that this program is packed. Yeah. So these are okay. So I think I'll just quickly run us through those information now before we end this stream now and begin with the next session and bring in the second speaker. So thank you so much, Esther Odemge. We are so excited to have you. Thank you. That was super, super, super exciting and insightful. It was packed full. Yeah, thank you so much.
thank
So
you.
guys, a very quick one before we bring in our second speaker. I'll start up the second stream. Now, this program, like I said to us yesterday, is packed. I particularly do not believe in doing things that I cannot measure impact for. There's certificate for the attending of this program, but yeah, certificate is going to be given after 1 month. So because there's going to be a 1 month mentoring session. During the 1 month mentoring session, you're going to be handheld on certain skills. One of the skills you're going to be handheld on for that next 1 month is prompting. You're going to be given activities. Yeah. So you are going to be taught and you're going to be given activities and you're supposed to turn in these activities. And then also in the aspect of business, like you're going to be learning now how to develop the entrepreneurship mindset. You're going to be handheld as well for you in the space of 1 month for you to be able to come up with your business model canvas or a business plan. Guys, you know how much it takes to write a business plan or a business model canvas. But for the next 1 month, starting from on Monday, you're all going to be in a group, not the group we are in now. We're going to put up the link and tell you what it means to get into that mentoring group for the next 1 month. It is after those of you that are able to go through the activities. That means at the end of 1 month, you have your business model canvas, which we are going to be going through. Yeah. So that's one thing I do. In the last 2 years, I've helped over at least over 2,000 startups in Edo State. Yeah, right, with their business plans and all of that. So you're going to have me and Coach Sam and other business experts on the group and holding you throughout this. The skills you are learning now, you're going to learn on copywriting, you're going to learn on prompting. How can you make a business out of these skills? Yeah, how can you make a business out of it? So we're going to handhold you for that 1 month. But then at the end of that 1 month, those of you that are able to go through the process and turn in all of your activities, yeah, you're going to get your certificate of attendance. And so you're just going to get your certificate for just 2,000 naira. Yeah. So that is what's going to qualify you guys and move you to that group where you're going to have that close mentoring with Elijah also on prompting, with the second speaker that is coming up now on business. You're going to have me there. You're going to have Esther there as well. So for those of you who are going to get into the copywriting, get a copywriting course, you're going to have her there. She's going to handhold you. You're not just going to buy course, and she's going to handhold you, give you activities for the next 1 month. And that's what we're going to be doing. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Over to our moderator now before we bring in our second speaker. Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma. So, guys, you've actually heard that. I just dropped the link for the second session, which is going to come up next. So, guys, just click on that link in your comment section right now, and just go and wait for us there. We are coming there. Trust me, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. There's a lot, and so just click on it. So at the end of the second session, I'm going to send the link to for you to register, for you to also join the community, so that you can always like be part of the training. Now, please, I want you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed now, please go ahead to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss on anything at all. Please subscribe, please, please, please. So guys, let's go to the second session now. Let's move to the second session now for the next in the next 5 minutes. We'll join you there. All right. So click on that link right now, and I'll see you.